It's a fact of life that as you get older, your mind doesn't work as well as it used to. In fact, research tells us that human beings hit the peak of their brain power at the young age of 22, and it's all downhill from there. Not too long ago, everyone knew that getting older meant a loss in memory, brain processing power, and mental clarity. In other words, every day from the age of 22 onwards, we were guaranteed to gradually lose our minds. There was nothing we could do about it until a Harvard PhD scientist reveals the shocking truth that changes everything we thought we knew about our brains. The following article was published on May 3rd of 2008 in the New York Times. Quote, "There is a gradual growing awareness that challenging your brain can have positive effects," Dr. Cohen said. Continuing the quote, "Every time you challenge your brain, it will actually modify the brain," he said. "We can indeed form new brain cells despite a century of being told it's impossible." End quote. That's right. Using the correct techniques, you can actually bring your brain cells back from the dead. While this advice flies in the face of everything men and women all over the world have been led to believe about aging and mental ability, it also makes a lot of sense. Think about it. In order to keep your body in shape, you have to exercise it. Whether you run on a treadmill, play tennis, go for a jog, or lift weights, one simple, unshakable truth holds true. In order to keep your body in tip-top shape and running smoothly, you have to exercise it. So why should our brains be any different? It's no secret that the health of our brains is a serious problem. In fact, a recent study revealed that in the last 50 years, brain-related disorders, such as memory loss, dementia, and Alzheimer's, have increased by a whopping 30%. When researchers discovered why these rates were so dangerously high, the answer left them stunned. Simply put, people aren't using their brains as much as they used to. Over the last 50 years, inventions such as computers, calculators, and personal organizers, even mobile phones, have become widespread. As a result, people no longer had to use their brains for the ordinary, everyday tasks that they used to. In fact, it's certainly not a stretch to say that if you are not using your brain often enough, you will lose your memory. Have you ever heard the old proverb, "Use it or lose it"? This has never been more accurate than when it comes to your brain. In fact, if you aren't exercising it regularly in the right way, you are giving yourself a serious risk of memory loss and other brain-related disasters such as Alzheimer's or dementia. But just like exercising your body, not all exercises will help you restore your brain to its full mental capacity. In fact, there are many more activities that will actually reduce your brain's power and put you at more risk of memory loss. Any reasonable person, like yourself, can clearly see that it's important to regularly perform the right type of mental exercises to avoid losing your memory, concentration, and brain power. But let's face it, times are tough, and time and money is at a premium. You don't have hundreds of dollars to spend on one of those new video game brain training gadgets, and you certainly don't want to spend your time trying to figure out what the best free alternative is. You've got better things to do with your time. That's why I recommend you play the free brain games at www.getbraingames.com. You can instantly sign up and start increasing your powers of memory recall, concentration, and brain power. And best of all, not only is it fun, challenging, and rewarding, it works.